Another day, another project. I'm officially out here to help. Giulietta got started a little before me today, you know. Today we're gonna continue painting the cabinets. We're doing a second coat of that beautiful blue on a lot of the cabinets, and we're actually introducing a second color today. Can't wait to reveal that to you a little later.
It's gonna be the second color that we're gonna do right over here, and I think we just ran out of primer. The primer that we've been using is enamel undercoater. I am so over being paranoid about the rain. What we're gonna do is button up the leaky roof issue, so we've been letting it dry out even more. But now what I'm gonna do is replace the gasket on the air conditioner. So there's a gasket that goes on the top mount part of the air conditioner, and it goes in between the roof and the top mount. And then what I have is a piece of the air conditioner inside of the camper, and that actually bolts to the top mount. The gasket acts as a compression, and that's what keeps it waterproof. So we're gonna make sure we do that right now because the wind's kind of rolling in. Of course there's some black clouds over there. Classic Florida. So much precision sticking with this project. It's kind of like putting the screen protector on your phone. It's really difficult to do. This was easy. So this one is a lot thicker. The other one was very thin, very like used up. So this should be much better. Honestly looks lined up pretty perfectly.
Giulietta just placed the air conditioner, and we're gonna make sure it's in the right setting. It looks good to me. Too short?
I think someone along the line replaced this with a short bolt. I don't think it reaches. So we might have to go get a new one of those. I was really doing my best to not go to the store today and not go to Home Depot, but
we haven't been since yesterday, so it's about time we go. We've really been putting so much thought into the colors that we want to paint everything. To some people, colors don't matter that much, but for us, we wanted to feel like home on the road. We've loved the Venus teal. We've actually painted the majority of the cabinets that beautiful blue color. It's feeling so bright and cozy in there. We actually want to go with something darker for some of the other cabinets. This color that we went with, drum roll please, is Trailing Vine. That's what it's called. This green is going to be used on just a few select cabinets in different areas. We've been going with the Bear paints. This is the satin cabinet door and trim and enamel. There she is. Look at this beautiful green color. Let's see how she looks on some of the cabinets. Now for the moment of truth. We're gonna paint it on and see if it looks the same in the store as it does in this camper. Let's see. Ready? Wow. It's beautiful. I'm really happy with this color. We've been using the roller for the big sections, and then we use the paintbrush for the corners. Yee! You know, I was thinking, a lot of people who do DIY projects are really good at them and can teach you all the tips and tricks. I wouldn't say I'm quite at that level, you know, we're learning as we go and we get better at painting. And you know, by the time that we're done with the project, we're finally good at it, but it's done for the moment. So it's just a learning process, and we really enjoy that. You know, we're all about just doing it. Just trying it, see how it goes. You can always do it better next time. And once it's done, you just feel so good. What do you think? You don't like it?
I think I like it. I don't know.
Why wouldn't you? It's green, it's pretty.
Thinking I like it, I'm still a little on the fence, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think I'm gonna be happy with it once everything is said and done, and I think it's gonna really tie everything all in together. But let's see, I'm just kind of warming up to it.
I think it's gonna go really well with our Honey I Roam theme. You know we love palm trees, nature stuff, lush greenery, natural colors, right?
Yeah.
That's how I feel, and plus it won't get dirty at the bottom like this.
the instructions on the gasket says to compress the bolts down to 60%. Can someone please tell me what in the world that means? How am I supposed to know that? I really don't know what that means. We're just gonna tighten it down until it feels really good and tight. How about that? You know how I showed you the new gasket? This is the old one. It's like half the size of that one.
This green is drying really beautifully. I think it's drying darker than it looked when it was painted on, so I think that you'll like it more. I really do.
Thank you.
I do.
Yeah, it is really pretty color.
Yeah.
But I think it's just a lot more green than I thought it was gonna be. I think I wanted a little more gray green, but I think it's gonna look great. Especially once we have everything all together and how it's gonna tie in together, it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, this will just be one accent in the scheme of things. Now that our first set of cabinets are fully painted, we're gonna put that new hardware on them, which is gonna make it look so much better. And then we're gonna hang them.
This is one of the parts that I've really been looking forward to, is putting on the black matte handles that we got and then screwing in all of the cabinets back onto the wall. And I gotta say, I'm so happy with it.
Oh my gosh, it looks like a real home now. There's nothing like the magic of seeing everything come together. Giulietta is taking one for the team and she's all cramped on top of the bed doing the beautiful blue paint. So that's always the job no one wants to do. So I'm so grateful for her doing that. So what I'm gonna go do is make us some lunch. It's gonna be quick, simple. We are gonna have pierogies. Air fryer to the rescue. I think our pierogies are done. Let's see. This, ta-da, 10-minute lunch. Winston, you wanna try some? I'll give you a carrot too. Let's see if you want a carrot. You're not feeling it? You're not feeling the carrot right now? Okay, I'll eat it.
Pierogi.
It's really hot, be careful. Welcome to another one of Amber's beer reviews. We've been working really hard. It's almost 5 o'clock, so it's definitely time for a beer. Let me start off by saying we're drinking something that I bought at the local convenience store around here. We do want to go to craft breweries, but we also like to be sure that you have access to a lot of these beers that I'm trying. So this is something you can probably find at your grocery store. It's by New Belgium. This is Voodoo Ranger. It is called Juice Force IPA. It's a hazy imperial IPA. This is 9.5%. That's a baddie right there. I'll probably just be having one, especially since we're still working. It's brewed in Fort Collins, Colorado. Let's give it a try. It's so juicy. It almost tastes mango flavored to me. Kind of like a smoothie. You know how some beers have milk in them? This one doesn't, but it has that milky, creamy essence. You'd never guess that it's a higher alcohol content. And this will pair really freaking good with food. Cheers.
It is crunch time. It is time for us to just knock out this painting job. We are going to completely paint everything that's left in the camper. I love looking at the finished job. The way the blue looks with those matte black handles. Ooh, it's those little touches. I just find myself standing in here looking around, thinking about the next steps, admiring what we've already done, and just starting to see everything come to fruition. It is such a good feeling. I feel so happy. And I'm really, really excited and partly anxious to get the camper back on the truck and hit the road. But we still have a few more weeks of just working on this camper and making sure everything is exactly how we want it before we put it back on the truck. Look who it is.
It's time to get to work.
Yes. And you know what? We are not going to let the rain stop us because there is rain in the forecast today, but we're kind of going to ignore it right now.
You know, everything's in motion all the time around here, and today it's going to feel like there's finally some finishing touches.
This is kind of the forgotten area. We just kind of neglected this whole area because I had to put up blue tape and I wasn't in the mood to do that.
Yes, so let's prioritize our colors. We have 3 colors we're doing today.
Yes.
Right, so we don't have enough materials for 3, so we're gonna have to wash out. I read all your comments about how bad I put on gloves. I just thought it was funny, okay? So I'll listen to you. I blew it. Okay.
Look at that skill.
Look at this.
Skills, skills, skills.
Look at this. This is gonna be record
Yay!
time.
Perfect! Yeah! That dark green is really growing on me. I know when I first saw it I wasn't a huge fan, but I think once we have everything in place it's gonna make it tie in, and I'm really loving the way that that dark green dries. It looks so sleek and beautiful. Beautiful blue. Don't you just love the look of the blue with the black matte handles?
I do.
It's raining. Why don't we just take this off and just put it on the ground and we'll move the sawhorses over there. Sun showers are just so confusing.
No, really.
We're just going for it. We're like full speed ahead with this painting. The rain isn't stopping us. Nothing is stopping us. This really muggy hot weather isn't stopping us. So we're gonna get this accomplished today so we can reveal to you the kitchen backsplash. We're gonna go pick it up in a little bit because it is almost on its way to Home Depot. This cabinet is where we're gonna be putting our clothes at. So Amber's clothes are gonna go on this side. My clothes are gonna go on this side, and if you have any suggestions as far as how we should organize them within there, because once we have our clothes just rolled up in there, it's like a mess. Ideally, we would like to have a more organized setup for our clothes. Dun, 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 dun. Amber to the rescue. My arm was killing me after painting for so long.
I'm happy to step in. You know, we were considering not painting every piece of wood in here. But once you see how pretty the color is and how the wood is, it was an easy decision.
Winston wanted to say hi.
Winston!
Let's go. Winston is not a type of dog to like run away from us or not listen to us. And when we first got him, we actually trained him with a whistle. And as soon as I blow that whistle, he stops whatever he's doing and he runs right to whoever blowed the whistle. So he's really, really like, he's just a good dog. That's really the thing with Winston. He's a good dog. He listens and he knows he can trust us. This is the moment that I've been waiting for all day, is to go pick up our online order from Home Depot. We got the peel and stick backsplash. Let's go check it out and pick it up now.
I can't wait to see if it's gonna look the same in person as it did online and how it's gonna mesh with everything else.
Thank you so much. Yay. We got the goods. We thought that they were lost, but they're here, and it's such a small box. So these are peel and stick wallpaper. No,
Careful,
peel and
car.
stick backsplash. It's backsplash. Stuff was not really that cheap, so I'm hoping it looks really good whenever we have it installed, and we're gonna open it up in the truck.
We got 3 packs. Wow.
These are peel and stick smart tiles. I think it'll look good. It has like black in there and like blue and teal. I thought initially it might be too much blue, but we're gonna go check it out and see how it looks against the Venus teal cabinets that we already have painted.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love.
We were really pondering on how to cover up these couch cushions because they're really old and we thought we'd have to sew something together. I don't want to sew something together. I decided to Google, what can I cover my RV cushions with? And it came up with these elastic band fabric cushion protectors. We decided to go with gray because we thought it would look really good with what we're gonna do in the background here. I feel like they'll also look really good against the green. They look kind of blue. blue-gray. We have to come clean about something. We do not like the backsplash that we ordered. It just wasn't feeling right in the space. We were putting it up against the wall, sitting back, checking it out, and it just wasn't a right fit. It was too blue, it was too dark, it was like too shiny. Very, very pretty, but it just wasn't, I don't feel like it was meshing right with the space.
It's not a huge color difference from the other ones that we have, but it's a huge difference in quality, and they're so soft. They're soft. It's gonna look really cool with this super duper interesting print wallpaper that we have.
Yeah, I think I like them. It takes me a little bit of convincing sometimes because we buy these things online and we don't know what they look like in person. We don't know how they mesh with the space. So if it seems like we're a little bit fickle, it's because I want to make sure we're buying the right styles for our space and then it all just kind of meshes well together whenever you're in here. And I do like these. They're just kind of basic. I'm like, should we get a bolder color? But we are going to have a very bold accent wall behind this, so we will have to see once it's all put together. We need a break from all of these renovations. It's closing in on the holidays and we want to take you along for Amber's family's Thanksgiving gathering. We're doing Thanksgiving a little bit early with them.
Giulietta just whistled for Winston and I think he's coming. He used to have trouble getting in there, but as you can see, he just hops right up. He loves truck rides. We have his little dog bed set up and he's ready for this fun we're about to have. We're starting a tradition that includes us celebrating Thanksgiving with my family, the Eagles, a few days before actual Thanksgiving. And so what that does is allows us to spend the entire day with the Eagles, and then on actual Thanksgiving, we'll spend that with Giulietta's family.
And it also makes the holidays feel like they last forever, which is really lovely.
Our first family has just arrived, and Haley has taken on the tradition of deviled eggs. My mom's always made deviled eggs. Now Haley has been christened with the duty from now until forever, so I hope that she enjoys it.
Hopefully, we just keep getting better, you know?
Yes. Today, we're making something extra special. So we started off with, we rimmed the glass with an Epicure seasoning, and it has sugar and cranberries, hibiscus, all on it. And then in the cup, we have a mixture here of apple cider, cranberry juice, and we're gonna leave it virgin so people can either put a little bit of spiced rum. Let's see.
So nice to have all this stuff floating around in my drink.
You know, I'm wondering if the strings are right on these, so you might need
Lots to chew on. It's like dried apples and dried cranberries.
Riding out the waves, all the ebbs and flows used to bring me down. I'm stronger now, used to toss me about. I'm wiser now.
There's really nothing like family time. We just get together, catch up, talk, laugh. Hasn't today been so nice?
Thank you so much for being along this whole entire journey with us. This is something super special and we're so grateful to be able to share it with you. Thank you for supporting Honey I Roam. We love you.
Of course, I got my paintbrush handle in my paint.
We decided on a dark green color. Amber already talked about all this.
I am so happy that you're all here. I could not be any happier.
Not peel and eat shrimp, it's peel and stick backsplash.
Yeah. I'm in luck yet again. She came back for me.